Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Under center for the Vikings. Out comes Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, they didn't do a lot there to fool anyone. They just came right out and ran the football, but with great success, that's the way you want to get things started. A nice quick opener for a big game.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. From the 41, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. Now Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the red zone now, Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. Touchdown, Vikings! K.J. Osborne, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Downing. Like a lawn chair. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Stafford now to throw. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline. The field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 10-0 the score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And now taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. To throw is Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Joseph now to have the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. No doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Back deep, Brandon Powell. And taken right on the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they get the kicker can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, here's Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. To throw is Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Again, it's Cousins. In the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Johnson. An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponent. Possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down, here's Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play action now. Cousins. They're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will... here just before halftime. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there. They'll go for 2. They'll run it with Madison. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now Stafford. Flushed. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 or more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Another carry now for Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it on cruise control. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing is Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 2nd down at 4. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Pass incomplete.
Big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They'll throw again. Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll go Madison up the middle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 40 yards on the pickup. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. On play action, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 90 yards here for Madison. He's got a first down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that... ...5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air again, Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Stafford now to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Keneduagu now out of his end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense.
And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who's just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's a give to Madison running right. Finding room at midfield. Leaps past him. Now he's loose again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
Hey, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.